Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man giving you the truth. This video is my Sunday sermon. And this video will go on both of my channels because this is important. Some of my subscribers on my other channel are not subscribed to my main channel, which is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. This is very, very important. Very important. Very, 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 very important. So I'm going to go to a couple scriptures. I can go to a lot more, but I'm going to go to a couple to prove my point. It ain't going to even take that long. Won't be before you long. The first point I want to make, and this is from direct inspiration of the Most High God. A lot of y'all are not dealing with the Most High because you think that the things that you're doing in your life disqualify you from dealing with him. Listen, let me make one point clear. If he created you, if you're alive right now, you're a human being, you could deal with him. Now, how you choose to is going to determine your ultimate fate. But you still could deal with him. Like if you notice in the scripture, he was still talking to the devil. And the devil had got cast out of heaven. He said, "What? From where are you going? What you doing?" Still talking to him, still, or her, still dealing with her. After she got cast out. So don't think just because you might be trying to be a thug right now, or you trying to be an atheist right now, or whatever, that you still can deal with the Most High. Now, when he judges you, he's going to be perfectly fair. And if you don't make your peace with him, you will come up short, but you still can deal with him. I know Christianity makes you believe, and these religions of the world, that he don't deal with you. You know, like what? Let me ask you something. And then we're gonna make this common sense. Did he stop dealing with Cain? When Cain killed Abel, did the Most High stop talking to Cain? Rest my case. So what will happen ultimately in your life is going to be determined by you. That's kind of along the lines of what we're talking about. But no matter where you are in your life, do not believe that, I'm not bashing the belief on Jesus or any other belief. But I'm telling you, as a prophet, that no matter where you are in life, you can still and should still deal with the Most High and show him his respect as king. Whether you in the book of life or not, you still should be talking to him. You still should be communicating with him. Now, don't be the fool that just try to only talk to him when you want something. When you wake up in the morning, you should be dealing with God. You should. Whether you in the book of life or not, that's what you need to understand. And that's directly from him to you through me. He wants you to know that, yes, he's going to judge your soul. Yes, he's going to judge your works. But he still is interested in you. And he wants you to make the right decision. Here's the problem. People listening to too many people. One person you should never listen to is the person that's trying to get you not to believe in the Creator, Most High God. That is an op if I've never seen one. That's the person you should never listen to. And I don't hate people, but that person right there is the person that they just don't got no clout with me. I don't care what you got. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. You don't got no clout with me because you trying to get me punished forever with your ideologies. That's what we talking about. This one is entitled The Number One Problem with Men. The number one problem with men. This is for men, but women, kids, anybody could get something out of this. I'm telling you, this is for everybody. Let's go to start out to 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. It says this the NASB. It says, we are destroying arguments and all arrogance raised against the knowledge of God. And we are taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Now, let me show you what that means. A lot of people don't understand that one reason why the Messiah was so obedient is because he was connected to the image and likeness of the Most High God. He was basically Adam before the sin. That's why some scriptures call him the second Adam. How? Because he knew that anything he believed, anything he thought and set his mind to, that it couldn't be changed. It couldn't be changed. These are the sons of God. This is how the actual sons of God think. Those of you who have heard my, videos, you know that my belief is slightly different from the religions of the world. I believe that they're called the sons of God because they were literally the sons of God. And I believe that some of them follow her. Y'all know I believe the devil was a her. You probably not ready for that. So we're not going to get into that. I want to stick to this. So it says, taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. What does this mean? This means that you make your thoughts obey what you want. That's what that's talking about. And you're going to hear me saying this a couple times. People destroy each other. You listening to this music, the music is putting the mindset in you, make you think you got to kill, make you think you got to steal, make you think that you're not good enough to go out here and find you a woman on your own. You got to take the next man. She's already committed to this guy, so you got to go for her. All of these things are on the outside of the way the Most High does things. Because if you know the Most High and you believe on him like we supposed to, then you know that whatever you say is going to happen. Look at Tupac, for instance. Tupac in his song, I believe Tupac really believed he was going to get murdered. I'm telling you, man, you got to watch this stuff because y'all get caught up in this earthly life and you seem to forget that life didn't begin with us. We are here because of the beginning of life. So I got some notes wrote down. As a man thinketh, he is that what he think he is. That's the scripture. That's the amplified version. That's the Prophet Howard amplified version. The scripture says, as a man thinks, so is he. But more advanced, it should say, as a man thinks what he is, that is what he will be. If you think you a bum, if you think you got a bag, if you think you got to rob, if you think because you got felonies you won't be able to get a job or start a business, what is in that noggin of yours? That's what's gonna come out in your life. Me, for instance, pervertedly on the street, I just knew I was the dude. I practically took over where I was at. I was one of the top, but anyway, y'all get what I'm saying? Now on this side, it works the same. It works the same on the evil side and the good. That's why you see some of the most satanic people with the most money, because they understand what we're talking about. They understand that it's all up here. It's what you think up here. That's why they keep putting out these slavery movies. Listen, man, you would never enslave me in my mind. Ain't no man inferior to me. And y'all hear me saying this is no matrix. No matrix. Getting out of the matrix is all starting here. How you think. How you think. Ain't no man. Every man is either equal or less than me. Regardless of his economic status, regardless of his physicalities, that's how you have to think. Then it won't be no such thing as incels and all this and all that. And you in the church, anointed as you want to be, and you sitting there under that insecure pastor. Man, go out there and create your own ministry and change the world. If you know the word, go preach the word. What you waiting on him for? He a man just like you. Listen, there are no middlemans with the Most High. We create middlemen. We create middlemen. Instead of believing that you can own a house or build a house from the ground up, you rent, and then things start going bad in your life, and now you finna get evicted. And now you get evicted, and now you think that you can't do better. I got an eviction in my past. The house I live in right now is way better than the one that I had, the apartment that I got evicted from back in the day. It is. So, and even if let's say any of you are facing eviction, you have to know that you can rise up, get your money right, and buy you a house. Forget renting these houses. Forget paying these car notes. Get up there, get your cash, buy it. Buy it. Stop being part of how you think you have to, again, you putting people over yourself. You shouldn't even put your kids over yourself, because what happens is, this is the reason why people are paycheck to paycheck, because you always trying to please somebody else. What about you? What about you? What about the money that you want and that you need to raise to be well off, to buy the things that you want in life? Some people, you waiting till tax time. You got faith that you're going to get that tax refund, and you do. But you should have faith that you're going to get money the whole year. Now, as a man thinks he is, that's what he'll be. If you think you're an incel, you're an incel. Even though, me personally, no such thing. If you think you're rich, you'll be rich. If you think your business will be successful, it will. We are created by a being that creates everything going to 100% confidence. The Most High was the beginning of all life. But think about it. Let's say you were the Most High. You might be the beginning of all life, but you got to figure out what you could do, right? He figured out what he could do. And that's through 100% confidence in his mind. He can create anything. He can destroy anything. So just like on Marvel, the top Marvel being is the one, it says the one who is above all. The one who is above all, if you study it, he can do anything in his mind. That's why nothing in the universe can stop him. That's how we have to become. You think your felonies, like I said, you think your felonies don't stop you? They will. They will. They will. First of all, why are you putting them on the application anyway? Now, if you choose to put it down there, you should also choose to believe that they're going to be like, oh, that ain't that important. We like this guy. We're going to get him. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? Now, Mark 11:23, going back to taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. It says, truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says is going to happen, it will be granted to him. Again, you don't need no middleman. You don't need no prosperity teacher. You don't need no big content creator. This stuff can happen because guess what? You were created by the Most High. You were. I'm just showing you, I'm just telling you, like, so you could take what I say however you want to say. Man, forget dude in this gray beard. Or whatever. But what I'm telling you is the truth. That's why I call myself the truth, man, because I know that I'll let you know when what I'm saying is not true. Like, you know, when I say, truth, man, I know a lot of what I say is going to have some truth in it or be 100% truth. This, what I'm telling you right here, is 100% truth. And like I said at the beginning, some of y'all not dealing with God. The devil trying to steal your soul away from you. Trying to steal your soul away from you. Like, for instance, like this how I believe. Like, if I choose to listen to a song, I listen to the song. It ain't going to affect me either way. Whether it's like a gospel song or it's like a something that I shouldn't be listening to, it ain't gonna affect me either way. It's only gonna affect me the way I allow it to affect me. Okay, now knowing that, as a man thinks, so is he. Do you want to go to jail? Oh, your answer is no. Why you hanging with other people that's doing stuff that's gonna get you in jail? Why you hanging with people that's saying stuff that's gonna make you do something to be in jail? Why? Is there some type of stereotype you trying to meet? Oh, I get it. Your insecurities, you think you gotta live a criminal-based lifestyle to get respect from people. You need to respect yourself. After you respect yourself, then you work on getting other people to respect you. But you shouldn't be doing any, man, let me tell you something. You're going to be ineffective in that little cell. You ain't going to be changing your kid's life. You ain't going to be changing nobody's life. You say it's too late for me. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Remember, let's say you in jail for life. Let's say you committed a murder back in the day. You say, how can I apply this? You need to get your mind to thinking that they're going to give you another chance. They're going to give you an appeal. And if you get that appeal, stay away from all them places and people. Then get rid of that reputation and got you in there. If you got to move to a whole different state, but you know you don't want to be in prison, so why are you doing things? I was just watching a shootout that was caught on camera at a gas station in North Carolina. I'm like, and then I'm thinking about this particular text. I'm like, why? Now, mind it, if somebody get to shooting at me right now, we ain't gonna say too much. But, so, it's what you want your life to be. That's what your life will be. Like it says, whoever says, that's the first thing. You got to say it. But then after you say it, you got to believe it. You ain't got a job. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get a job. What wage you want? 25. I'm going to get a job paying 25. Once you believe what you say, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. If you're a human being, created in the image and likeness of this God we're talking about. See, people can say they lying on him, talking about he don't exist. All that's lies, man. That's all lies. It's all lies. How else? Just look around. Look around. You're dealing with gravity, all types of things that are incapable of setting themselves in motion. I don't try to convince people, but I'm convinced that there is a God, and because he created everything, he can and should be worshiped as king. Now, that's why I say that's all lies, man. Don't listen to that. And remember, in darkness, the motto is do whatever you want. Why? Because you ain't being creative. You not being creative. If you follow an ideology to say, man, do whatever you want, think whatever you want, you are out of bounds. Like everything is structured. Everything is structured. Therefore, with a little structure, who can go wrong? Who can go wrong with structure? Everything is structured. We see the stars at certain times, but they're there the whole day. We just don't see them. Everything is structured. The sun shines where he wants it to shine, and where he wants it to be cloudy is cloudy. Why? Because that's how he structured it. It's cloudy right now, but somewhere the sun is shining bright. Different parts of the world, the same sun, the one sun shining bright. Structure. That's what he basically saying. Use your imagination like the Most High himself did when he created the heavens and the earth. Say it, believe it, expect it. Say, believe, expect. Say, believe, expect. That's why that's why you can't listen to everybody. Sometimes not even your own parent. Do you want to be a loser? Oh, you said you don't. So let's say your parents don't understand this principle. And they saying you gonna grow up, you ain't gonna be nothing. You can't listen to that. You can't listen to them. Listen to them when they say things that's gonna benefit you in life. Jail doesn't benefit. Getting shot up doesn't benefit. Listen, some of y'all need some new friends. And then this was weird. Like, okay, when you stop being in the clique don't stop being the clique. Sometimes they'll all still be hanging together. And that's cool. Don't worry about that. Listen, don't never get negatively emotional over people. Y'all know I teach y'all that all the time. Whether it's Snapchat, somebody ignoring you, why are you making that person God? You're only supposed to have one God. If they ignoring you and you are a valuable person, it's their loss. From a dating standpoint, let them go deal with Pookie and have 4 or 5 kids and and be in the welfare line. If that's what they want, I gotta take a drink, man. Y'all hold on. I ain't finna endorse this product. So, truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes what he says is going to happen. I wish I was applying this principle 20 years ago, because some things that I'm still conquering and still dealing with right now is because I wasn't applying this principle 20 years ago. How do people get bad credit? They get bad credit because they taking out loans that they can't pay. Life changes from day to day. So if you not doing things the right way, remember, a little structure ain't gonna hurt you. What's the right way? As far as money, we saw that with Joseph. You got to save for tomorrow. You got to get what you need. You got to save something for tomorrow. Just like on the rich man, Babylon. Y'all ever notice that all these stories go around in a circle? Every success story from a money standpoint, it was somebody who understood that it started up here. And you people, oh man, you need to go to college, man. Forget about business. No, I'm a businessman. Shut up. Stop talking to me, man. So if you know that your way, your route to millions is through owning your own businesses, don't listen to people who trying to get you to go the job route. Because here's what happened. I got hired for a job again. And I'm thinking, like, every time I could start thinking about that job, like right now, it seems like my stomach start turning. Because here's the things that I don't like about jobs. And if I ever choose to do it for this period, that period, it's going to be in the back of my mind. With jobs, you got to hope that people like you enough to keep you around. Because what people do now is they'll try to do little undermining, sneaky stuff because they don't like you. They don't want you around. They want you to quit. That's how it works. So for you to go the job route, that gotta be the route that you definitely want to take. But if you more business minded, you need to make it happen. Get it up here and then start working towards it. Start working towards it. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to tell her again. Nah, not really feeling it. Because the money here's this how I think, as a man thinks, so is the money that I'll make sitting up there in a place that I don't even want to be. I want to be out here free. Free to go home and take a dump. Free to do this. Free to do that. Free to eat this. I don't want to be just in there. That's not for me. It might be for some of y'all, but it's not for me. So I got to make it happen out here, entrepreneur-wise. So as a person thinks, so shall it be. He said, whatever you believe, you don't doubt. See, this is why you can't tell your vision to everybody. You can't tell your vision to everybody because these people are how you, man, I just think you should do this. And sometimes they might be trying to help you, but that ain't the way you supposed to be thinking. Because think about it. If you talk to five people, and all five of them tell you to do something different than what you have in your mind to do, what's that? Confusion. And confusion causes doubt. Confusion causes doubt. So if one person is telling, let's say you're 18 years old, and you listen to all these rappers and stuff like that, which I wouldn't advise. You hearing them in your mind, then you got your relatives telling you, man, you need to stay away from over there, blah, blah, blah. It's like the Bible says the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So what happens? And I know this to be true because I worked in halfway houses, jails, all that. This person is a likable guy. But then you hear about all this stuff, like my favorite kid in detention. If I had to say I had a favorite, I don't really like to have favorite, but if I had to pick one, he's in jail for murder right now. He's being accused of murder. That's unstable in all the ways. And I've talked to this guy at length. I believed that he wanted to do better. But see, when the music you listen to, if you not grounded in what you gonna do in life, the music you listen to will hurt you. If you grounded, it might not. Like, it might be useful. Like, let's say, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Milwaukee rough, man. So sometime when I be out here at night, the music I listen to, I wouldn't advise. Some of it. I might listen to the old school, but some of the music I listen to, I wouldn't advise. Because it puts me in a mindset just in case. Now, I shouldn't be thinking like that. I shouldn't. I should be thinking, I'm going to win regardless. Whatever happens, I'm going to come out on top. That's how I should be thinking. But we don't always do what we should do. So we're going to come back with this next Sunday too. As a man thinks, so is he. As you think in your heart, that's how it's going to be in your life. Think about it. Play this back. Because like I said, women, co-workers, relatives, friends, that you should listen to or do what they say in some cases. And then some of these people, you shouldn't even be calling them friends. Because they're going to cause doubt in your heart. But understanding you're going to ruin your own life. You're going to ruin your own life or you're going to build your life. Either one. It's going to be in your mind. What's in your mind? That's why it says, again, in closing, 2 Corinthians 10:5, we are destroying arguments and all arrogance raised against the knowledge of God. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Did God create any of us to be criminals? No. Did he create any of y'all